Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to another episode. I got my good friend here, aka, well, no, I can't say that. I got my good friend here, Jose, aka Gonzo. Okay, where did that come from?
It just came from when I was little. I had a lot of nicknames, especially going to football, but most people that have last name Gonzalez, nickname Gonzo.
Oh, I didn't know that. You gave me this story one time about what Gonzo means.
Oh yeah, it's the Muppet from the Muppet Babies and the Muppets.
Right.
Gonzo, the one with the long nose.
Not as long as I don't get distracted.
Right, but there's something more diabolical behind that, isn't there?
Yeah, it means some other terms in different worlds.
Okay, so for those who are curious, Google it, find out. Yeah.
Hey, good looking.
Yeah.
Just don't use your work search engine.
Oh, no. So, talk to me. What game are you playing right now?
Right now, it just goes through daily games that I do for daily challenges. I do Fall Guys, Fortnite. I've started a couple new games. Was working into Far Cry 6. Just downloaded that one.
Far Cry 6.
To rebuild paradise, the cost will be blood.
A revolution is not won by the fearless.
Is won by the feared.
Far Cry 6?
Yeah.
Did they add it to the Game Pass yet? Because I know they were talking about that.
Yep. They added yesterday.
Oh, snap. Yo, we taking over. Xbox is taking over. I'm sorry. I'm gonna hate on PlayStation. I own one. I don't care about them. Xbox for the win.
Yeah, right.
But cool. So what game are you anticipating for the future? Like really, really looking forward to?
That's a tough one. I usually just play what's on my slate, and if I see something good that drops into the Game Pass or something that all my friends are playing, I usually hop onto that one.
So it's not specifically that you like looking forward to a game or like Pacific game in general. Like you just go with the flow. Fair to say?
Yeah, pretty much. I have a lot of games backslated that I want to work on. I have Medieval Dynasty on my PC I want to work on. I have Ghost Recon. I think it's Wild West or
Wildlands.
Something. Wildlands.
My personal favorite.
Yeah, so I've downloaded those ones. Want to work on those ones. Want to get more into the PC game and move that way. Hopefully, start streaming and.
Okay, all right. So, so I would like to jump on Wildlands with you, but just recently I read an article that they're having issues with their servers. People was not anticipating like a fluctuation of players.
Yeah, I think they weren't prepared for the overload, especially since the game, I believe, went on to Game Pass also this week. A lot of my friends have been trying to play it, but they've been having server issues also, so I've just left it. Haven't wanted to deal with it.
Oh man, but that would be a fun game to play. That I like the tactical aspect of it. Have you played it at all? I take it at some point.
Not this version. I've played other Ghost Recon and other games like that, but that's my type of genre I like to play is loot 'em shooters. Borderlands is like top tier on my list of games I've loved to play. I've played almost every single Borderlands or variation of Borderlands, including Wonderlands or Tiny Tina's or any of them several times each.
Okay, so have you played the most recent Fallout, like Point Break, I think it was called?
The most recent Fallout I played was 76.
No, not Fallout. I meant to say Ghost Recon.
No, I haven't played that most recent Ghost Recon. It's been a few years since I played Ghost Recon.
Like Ghost Recon. Okay, what was the last Ghost Recon you played? That long? You said a few years. You mean a few decades? If you can't remember. Okay, so you was talking about Borderlands. So which Borderland game stands out to you the most? Which one is your favorite out of the ones that came out?
One I played the most and the one I put the most hours into has been Borderlands 3.
Imagine me and you, I do. I think about you day and night. It's only right to think about the girl you love and hold her tight. So happy together.
I really enjoyed Tiny Tina's Wonderlands that just came out this past year because of the D&D aspect of that one.
Dragon Adventure, baby! Come get it! You see the walls of the mighty Bright Hoof. And a massive skeleton army! And the dragon's like, wah! And you're all like, ah!
So, for those who don't know about the D&D aspect, explain that.
So D&D aspect, so like Dungeons and Dragons, a lot of gamers like to play board games. There's the Dungeons and Dragons where you do the role play, mythical mystery, like fantasy type game. You roll your D20s, your D10s, D12s.
And when you say roll your D20s and D10s and D12, you're talking about dice?
Yes.
Okay.
Your dice set.
Okay. You got to pretend I don't know absolutely nothing about what you're talking about.
And then what Tiny Tina's Wonderlands did is brought that board style type game into Xbox, PlayStation, PC reality.
The world is on the brink of going boom boom. This is our most desperate hour. Unless we make a stand here and now, we gonna die. Now. Roll for initiative!
You roll those dice, or you play through that game, you play through the story while having to depend on those types of dice rolls or the types of options, I guess.
Interesting. So your traditional Borderlands were like the loot determined what you do, how you do it, how hard you hit. How does that change in Tiny Tina?
So in Tiny Tina's, there's some chests you'll run up to, you'll go to open, and you get a dice roll. If it's a D10 or lower, it's a crappy gun. If you get a D20, you're getting a legendary, you're getting good loot, stuff like that.
The more the dice, the better the loot!
So the loot is based on the D&D or the what's the terminology, the NGR?
RGN? No. It's blanking me right now.
Same here. That's cool. So, but the gameplay and the damage you do is still based the same with the loot you have. But what kind of loot you get determines on the roll.
Yeah.
Okay. So you mentioned wanting to stream.
Yeah.
What has stopped you from streaming? It looks like you're ready to go, man. I see the monitors. I see the mic. I see the camera.
Yeah.
I see the personality. It's all there. What's going on?
Work-life balance. Have been very busy this past couple weeks.
Oh yeah, life gets in the way sometimes, man.
Yeah, I've gotten my setup finally all done. Got the new mic, a new cam. Need a stream deck. That's pretty much all I'm waiting on.
You don't need a stream deck, but it's good to have a stream deck.
It's something I want.
Like I mean it, yeah. Talk like I seen it, yeah.
We convince ourselves that we need this. It won't work if we don't have it.
Exactly. No, I've taken a couple road trips the past couple weeks. Done a lot of overtime at work, but that should be smoothing out here shortly. So we can definitely get on it.
Okay. So when you say shortly, by the time we post this video, we may be able to like log into your streaming.
Probably this next week or so, or maybe next Monday. Monday being the. What is it, the 16th?
Oh, so you're giving us an exact date. So I'm going to make sure I post this right before, and then people can anticipate. You're going to have like a fluctuation of people.
It might drop on the day that this gets posted, depending upon what day this is posted.
Friday. Of this week?
It also depends upon if I get any co-streamers or...
Co-streamers, okay. Do you have anybody else in mind that wants to stream with you?
I'm sure I can find a couple more. I have a couple buddies that have PCs, and we'll see. Maybe one or two that have been on this podcast also might join in.
Oh, okay. So we might have some cameos coming up on the podcast. That'll be interesting. I like that idea. So, what will you be streaming if and when you do stream?
Medieval Dynasty might be one of the first ones.
You need to hunt to survive. and build shelter against the elements. Be clever in trading. Defend your village against the outlaws, and make your family live in safety.
Or we could try out a couple other games that we've been talking about that we wanted to play or work on. And
Okay. You know what's crazy is that, I don't know if you can see it here. Yeah, it's right there. But I've been stuck on stupid in the stupid game. I can't get enough of it.
I saw you playing that yesterday. I was like, I want to jump on, but it's already kind of late.
You're more than welcome at any point in time. Just jump on if I'm on. Just hit me up. When was it? Like 2 nights in a row, I stood up until 3 o'clock, 3:30 playing it. I'm
Damn.
like, I am so stupid. Right?
I would hate to restart that one because I've put so many hours into my No Man's Sky, including going into a not a modders world, but this guy you hire and you can buy stuff kind of like black market-ish.
You want to buy some death sticks?
Okay, so in other words, taking shortcuts
to get certain ships, maybe.
Oh! So right now I'm working on just the basics. I have a decent ship that I really love. I want to upgrade. I'm going to pay all that stupid money that they asked for because I'm not going to change the ship unless I find a right version of it. But I'm trying to get the ground vehicles. That's what I'm working on. I'm busting my butt trying to get the terrain vehicles. And I'm just having a fun time trying to get that done, man.
All I can say is I've gotten an alien ship when I was a very low level and shouldn't have an alien ship.
Ah.
The ones that come out of the eggs and...
An alien ship?
Yeah.
So is it overpowered? Is it like just end game type stuff?
It just looks really cool. It's very high tech.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Interesting. I didn't even know that existed. Like I'm trying to just come in it just fresh start, sweep, you know. In my original game, I think I only invested like 50 hours, which was on the PlayStation. So on the Xbox, I had to start over, and that's what I'm doing, you know. So
I think I probably have close to 75, 80 hours put into the Xbox version.
Okay. Good deal, man. All right, but yeah, it would be fun to kind of stream that type of stuff. Yeah,
definitely.
So what else do you have in mind, streaming wise? Like which one's gonna be like which one? Well, I know streaming is kind of weird. It has to once you find an audience that like this type of particular content,
it's hard to get out of that.
Exactly. Genre. So what are you hoping that people will love that you will do? That would just keep you playing that and you won't mind playing it?
I mean, I think with my streaming, I want to focus more on games I like and enjoy that keep my attention. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I know that might not help with a lot of the audience factors, but I think if I were to find some games that I liked and enjoyed, played the 1 week or 1 day a week, and then maybe the next week or later on in the week stream a game that was popular that week, or try new games or suggested games from the audience,
right?
To see what's going on.
Okay, I like it. We could do
maybe
that.
Pique my interest in other genres and.
Okay. So one of the things when I used to stream, I got a massive viewing of Jack in the Box.
It's time to check in to the party where everyone's invited, because it's time for the Jackbox Party Pack 8.
Because I'll be like, hey, come on and join me, and people would just log on. But I was like, okay, hey guys, what you want to play? They're like, Jack in the Box.
Do you dare enter the coal mine? Guess your team's opinions on bizarre surveys and escape a haunted cave. It's the ultimate in group mind.
Let's do something else. No, Jack in the Box. I'm like, go find somebody else that's doing Jack in the Box. I'm gonna play. I forgot what I was focusing on, but
People like to join it, especially if you do private party games. Like if you do a Fallout lobby and have 60 other people join you, your streamer viewers goes up because they're like, oh, we could get on the stream, we could join too, we could go on for it, or they could be stream snipers or make it harder on the streamer, or just make their stream tank, or they're just trying to do it for the views, basically.
Right. Oh man, no, I get you. Cool. Okay, so now I'm curious to know. You said that Borderlands is top favorites. I want your list of your top 5 games. Have you ever put any thought to it at all?
When I thought about it like last week watching your podcast, because I saw this was one of your questions, and then coming down to it, like I said, I was busy, so the list kind of got put on the back burner along with everything else.
So now you're being put on the spot.
Yeah, definitely, directly on the spot. Yeah, but Borderlands, I'd say probably be the #1 game. Put the most hours into, the most finances into. Borderlands as a company and all. So Borderlands 1, 2, 3, all the Tiny Tina versions, everything around that.
Okay, so but now I'm gonna make it even harder for you. Give me your top 5 Borderland games. Oh.
I would say #1 would have to be Borderlands 3. That's the one I put the most time into. Then Borderlands 2, probably reverse order. It'd be Borderlands 3, Borderlands 2, then Tiny Tina's, Borderlands 1, and then the other Tiny Tina's that came out a few years ago.
Like that demo-ish version.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That probably would be my top 5 for those. As far as top 5 games in general, Borderlands would probably be top of the list for #1. Fortnite is probably another one I'd probably put a lot of hours and time into. Just grinding. I've played that since it came out in mid 2017. I was one of the originals that hopped on the story mode of Fortnite before even the Battle Royale came out.
Yeah, Save the World. I was there too, man.
Yeah. So I've definitely put time into that one. Madden. I love Madden. Madden's another one I play a lot.
Okay.
Let's see what else. A lot of loot 'em shooters. Division 2 I've put time into. I wish my Xbox was on right behind you. That way I could look at the list. But
you're gonna have me waiting and decay here.
Yeah.
So Borderlands 1. You said #2 was
#2 would have to be Fortnite, because I put the
Fortnite.
Yeah, Fortnite, because I put the most time into that one next.
Okay.
3 would have to be Ark. That's another one I've put a lot of hours into. I've even ran my own dedicated servers. I've done a lot into that one. I enjoy playing Ark also. It's another one where you can just play and just time wastes away. Another one I've been playing was Jedi Fallen Order.
We've lost. The Empire's hunting Jedi survivors. Now, they know who you are.
Okay.
I've put in several hours into that. That'll probably be top 4. And then a newer one that I put the most hours into is, to round it all out, is probably Fall Guys.
Fall Guys. So Fall Guys will be your top 5 games? Like that will be your top 5?
That's another one of those games where you don't have to put thought into the game. You just kind of put it on, play it, and it's a mind.
Chuckle away.
Yeah, it's one of those ones that I saw streamers play on PC and then went to PlayStation, and I was like, oh, it needs to come to Xbox. Well, back in June, it finally came to Xbox, and that's probably one I've been on every single day, daily to play.
Oh man. Okay, so out of those 5 games, if you were stuck in an island with one game, what game would it be?
Weird enough, Ark would be one, kind of, because it's on an island and you're building. Yeah, dinosaurs. Fortnite, I'd probably get too tired of because I've restarted Fortnite several times since 2017. I'd probably have to say it's Fall Guys would have to be one where I just sit there. I've played it hours upon hours every day since it came out, and still there's new maps I haven't seen that I'm playing.
Wow. All right, so between Ark and Fall Guys, you choose Fall Guys to be stuck in an island until you're rescued or die. You're just gonna be playing Fall Guys.
Because it's like that mind draining where you just waste hours and keep playing. You get that crown and you're good. And you keep playing, and next thing you know, the sun's coming up.